Hey guys, this is Jules. I have a mini that I finished. It's a little bit late, but I still wanted to show it to you guys. This is for a friend of mine. Her name is Shauniece. Hi Shauniece. She is a chef here on YouTube and has a lot of cool videos. And I have a link to her channel down below the video here. So, yeah, guys have to forgive me for my lateness in this. I've been not feeling good at all, and the same old story. It's just been really hard the last week or so. I have, let's see, where do I start here? I did these on medium wheat chipboard, and I cut them out in 4x4s, and then I use a Tim Holtz on the edge die. That's the file tab. So I just alternated all the tabs, starting from the left to the center to the right. So there's 6 of them, so they're all kind of alternating that way. And in the middle, I did an envelope page. So I'll show that to you. And I try to use a lot of my ribbons and lace and lace fabric that I have, and fibers and stuff for all the ribbons. And it's just, I'm hoping that it matches the collection, as well as I thought it could. Did some distressing on the gold one. Now, this is the second time that I'm doing this because there's a lot to cover, so I'm going to try and hurry up and just get into it. This is for you, Shauniece, so I hope you like it. The Tim Holtz swivel clasp here, and I did some alcohol inking on these two because they're silver. I tried to do the cranberry one on the butterfly, but it didn't seem to stay because I guess I mixed other colors and it was drained off. I don't know. It's a gold key here, and I found a little picture of Alice in one of the die cut pages and cut it out as much as I could for the little frame here, and it looked like I got it pretty decent cut on there. Put some glossy accents on it for like a glass effect on top. So I don't know if you guys can have where you can see it, but there she is. It came out really good. I like how it came out. You can't see at all any crookedness of the paper. I matched it as well as I could, so in the cutting. So I did that. And the first page is from the Curiouser and Curiouser page. I did the cat. I don't know, I like him. Did some Prima hydrangeas here. I use these a lot. I love these. Made my own little flowers, my little Prima roses here. Some of my lace that I glimmer mist with my homemade glimmer mist in black, as well as that flower. I use a little S here for Shauniece, just to kind of give it more personalization for her. Some Prima bling there, or pearls there, or yeah, flat back pearls there. Used the Tim Holtz vintage market cut, so I did the October 31st on there, and then a keyhole from another collection of Graphic 45. So this is the Halloween Wonderland. The entire thing is, except for some of my tea-dyed tags, paper, some craft paper for like the tickets and some letters and stuff. So I've put him on the hat on dimensional chipboard actually. Cut this out. It says Halloween 1031, kind of what the Mad Hatter wears. Oh, sorry, to mimic that, and some bling up there in the corners. So that's my cover. And I try to make this mini a little bit like just interactive as much as I could. So I did the trinket pin up here on the top. It says trinkets on there. And used some like this lace border with some sequin on it. That was cute. A wooden button, 2 purple buttons here that has a crystal-y look to it. And then I did like a not folding, but like a dimensional pocket to kind of fit this little guy here. So what I did is, let me see, I'm going to have to move the camera a little bit. Sorry. So I did like, there's a little scroll I made out of muslin and some string, distressing it with the inks and stuff. And one side says, the inside says a moment in time. And then the clock strikes midnight. Glimmer misted it, grunged it up a lot. Cut out some tickets from the Tim Holtz ticket strip for just, for pictures and stuff. Did glimmer mist in the back of the page here to make it look icky, the drippings and stuff. And then the next page is my pumpkin patch page, which I cut out some pumpkins from my Sizzix cartridge, made tags with those, used glossy accents for the eyes and the nose and stuff. He stays there, and I used like the fibers, the little hairs from some fibers for little hair for the pumpkins. I just thought it was cute. I don't know, I liked it. Used the vines, some vines cut out from another die. I can't remember what it was. The leaves from this same collection, or the same die. I poked holes in the corner and I strung some fiber through it and tied a bow up there, just to, I don't know, give it a framey kind of a look to it. This one here is one of my favorites, and I used the style labels for picture and journaling on both of them. Inked it up, did Dream and Live stamped on it. Cut this out of the ads, the vintage ads from the collection. And then I did my own little broom. I got this idea from Samantha, so thanks Samantha for that. I can't remember where I saw it. I think it was a tag swap that she was involved in, and she had that on her tag, so I kind of figured out maybe how to do my own. But that's where I got the inspiration from. I thought it was cute. My little flower. One of the new flowers that I'm making, the frayed flowers. It's frayed fabric flowers. So it's really, really nice. I like it, how it does look very distressed and stuff. So if you guys like this, I can do tutorials, let me know. See, it does that. So there's only so many times you can do it, otherwise you're gonna have to leave it there. Shauniece, so I'm sorry. And then this is a teacup die that I have. It's a little Sizzix die, an old one. It's for pictures and journaling on the back. And I made a tea bag that says tea on it, and I used Jabberwocky, so it's like Jabberwocky tea. So anyways, that was my silly idea. Made a funny pocket again, dimensional, kind of made it stick up a little bit. A wooden heart that has the date of October 31st in my Prima. Some of the leaves from the Pumpkin Patch collection there. And a teapot charm, wooden button. I used some gauze for this black here for like the webbing, I guess. And I made a pocket watch with some pages for pictures if she wants. That's from the die cut from the actual collection. Spider that I embossed with black embossing powder, made him shiny. And I did a little embossing spider back there. One of my flowers and the vines and stuff. And this is my envelope one that's in the middle of the 6 pages. So it's mainly just this piece here, and I attached that with my tea dye tag to give it more strength. So used Prima and some bead cap for flowers, another flower, and then I cut one of the little flowers off my lace here for the bottom, like underneath that little rose. I don't know if you could see it there, little white piece. My lace here, this from the collection too, was like a strip. And tea dye tags that has little crowns, queen crowns on it. Fits perfectly in there. And this side, I just cut her out and stuck her there and used Wonderland classifieds. So he like announces it. I don't know, I just want it to be playful if I could. Sequence flower that I make now with a little bit of bling. I believe I saw Cynthia Luhu do that, or no, she did some pearls, and then I was thinking, what else does Prima do? And you know, kind of, I think I have some packets of some flowers that's made with sequins. So I was like playing with it and came up with that. So, well, I didn't come up with it, but you know, I kind of mimicked it and you know, played with it myself and try to make it similar. So these are for some pictures. Some circle punches there to hold the brad. And I tend to make my pockets, I try to make them stand up with chipboard, so it slides in and out and kind of frames it inside. So I made a little tear there. And this page is pretty cool. I like it. Has the latch on it from the Tim Holtz cut, and I made a little booklet for this for you, Shauniece. So this little book here. Well, let me go here. These are some little the flourishes, and I used the same what do you call it? The fiber from the little hairs there, and I just strung it through to kind of give it that like that dead grass kind of look to the vine. And I just latched that on and glued this down here. Some crows. And so that just stays there. You just slide it in and out, and it holds. It kind of stays in place with the paper that's down here. So this is the booklet. It says Magic Garden Book, 1905. Use the same fibers. And Martha Stewart Punch, I believe. B gave it to me. Bridget. Hi, Bridget. So it says tea time. And this is the only stamp that I have that's Alice in Wonderland. Just couldn't get any more. And my tea dye tags I made the booklet out of. So that's for extra pictures and journaling and stuff. Next page is a kind of cute one too. I try to stay with the purple and then the checkered board. Put the hat back on the cat again and had him kind of floating made some tags with some playing cards. I punched those out and I scratched it. You have to scratch it up and distress it pretty well on the back because it's so highly glossed, the cards are, that they don't stick really well with any kind of glue. So you have to scratch it up to give it something to adhere with. So I used that for, like, this is for journaling, and then pictures if you want. Did the little hats down there again. Kind of followed the same thing there. And then just put these on dimensionals when Kitty plays. This is the die cut from the actual collection. Some bling in my flower. And this down here is the playing cards. Kind of cool. The pocket I made, it kind of sticks out. And that's just easier for the book to sit in. So added a bunch of little different things here from the collection. This is from the playing cards too. So I just did the same thing, distressing it, and then inked it with the distress inks. And I made a little booklet with craft paper, kind of an accordion thing. Just kind of a given, I think, sometimes with this particular thing. And to make pockets with them. So I distressed it and sprayed it with some of my black glimmer mist to kind of give it a grunge look. Inside the same way. And my flower with the little, with my cutout of my lace. And then some Prima leaves, and look, those are. This page is the file folder, and just folded some flowers in half, and my lace, some tulle. This is from the playing cards too. A couple different flowers that I made, the little roses, and a bead cap flower with pearls in it. So I used my Sizzix die, an old file folder die, and this is for pictures too. So, and then just punched holes at the edges, at the ends here, and then strung the fiber through it, and just tied knots at like 3 knots at the end here to kind of hold it. So, and just, you know, did a little cover here with Alice. I like it. I have to lift that because it tends to want to get stuck. Okay, it kind of sits there on top of the flowers, so on these flowers. And this one is the last page, and it's some tags that I made. And I put him on dimensionals, the frame itself with chipboard. It's not dimensionals. I made it dimensional looking with the chipboard. So I just framed the back side, but kind of left a little bit of room back here for this to sit on top of. So, and put him on chipboard too, so it's dimensional there too. Oops. Right there. See some of the chipboard back there. So he sits there and put just as a little label, like a title or whatever. Bling, and another one of my sequin flowers, and then this little guy just holding on with the brad and some purple yarn fiber, and then made 3 tickets here, and this is from the actual die cut collection paper, the sheet from the collection, and then I just kind of held it against some other papers and I cut the same shape out, and this just slides in, and again it's just being held nicely by the chipboard that's in there. And this is the last page here. And this is just my little note to her on my tea dye tag. A little note there. The handmade by. And this is one of my envelopes that I make, and distressed it and put something from the collection on top of it. Kind of decorated a little bit to I didn't want it to be too plain back there, so I did put my name right here. You can't really see it too well, but my flowers, my frayed flower again. Some more Tim Holtz flourishes. This is from my playing cards that I have, so stamped that with some green distress ink. Can't remember which one it is exactly, but yep, that's my mini, you guys, and thank God I made it under the 15 minutes. I thought I wasn't going to do it. There's so much to cover here, but Shauniece, this is for you, and I'm sorry it's a little late, but maybe you'll have your pictures ready now to be able to put some in here. So I really like how this came out. I don't do a lot of minis. I do a lot of crafting more than anything, but it was so much fun making it for you, and I really, really enjoyed it. So I hope you like it, and I hope you guys liked it too. So please leave me a comment. Tell me what you think, okay? Gonna be working on some other stuff, so I will see you guys soon. Thank you so, so much. Jill signing out. Bye, guys.